Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Today we're diving into a fascinating world that's reshaping how we think about coding and collaboration. Yes, I'm talking about GitHub. You might be wondering, what's so special about GitHub? Well, it's more than just a platform for version control. It's essentially a vast ecosystem for developers, packed with tools and features that cater to a variety of needs. So let's unravel some of these intriguing aspects together. First off, let's address GitHub Copilot. Picture this. You're sitting there, staring at a blank screen, and suddenly an AI-powered assistant pops up, suggesting code as you type. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But it's real. GitHub Copilot utilizes AI to recommend whole lines or blocks of code, almost like having a coding partner who's always there, ready to help. That's pretty revolutionary, don't you think? Now, what about security? With GitHub, not only can developers write better code, but they also have the tools to find and fix vulnerabilities in their projects. Imagine spending hours coding something, only to discover a security loophole later on. GitHub addresses this fear head-on, allowing developers to feel more confident in their work. And speaking of confidence, let's chat about GitHub Actions. It's like having a personal assistant who automates your workflows. You can automate testing, deployments, and much more. It's a dream come true for developers wanting to save time and reduce human error. Wouldn't you agree? This seamless integration means less manual work and more time for creativity. We can't overlook the collaborative aspect either. Through a feature known as discussions, developers can actually engage with each other outside of the code. It's kind of like a virtual coffee break where ideas are exchanged, issues are dissected, and even social connections are formed. Have you ever seen a coding forum light up with excitement over a newly discovered feature? It infuses a sense of community, which is critical in an often solitary profession. But let's keep it real. Finding the right code in a sea of information can be daunting. That's where GitHub's code search comes in. It allows you to sift through the mountain of code to find exactly what you need. Think of it like Google for code. It's pretty handy, right? I mean, who wants to waste time scrolling through endless lines just to find a snippet? Now, before we wrap up, have you ever considered supporting open source projects? With GitHub sponsors, you can fund the developers who are tirelessly working on projects that you might be using. It's an incredible way to give back and show appreciation for the time and effort that goes into these contributions. So, as we reflect on all these aspects of GitHub, from AI-enhanced coding with Copilot to community engagement through discussions, what stands out the most to you? I encourage our listeners to explore these features for themselves and perhaps think about how they could integrate GitHub into their development processes. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting, platforms like GitHub are here to enhance your coding journey. Keep coding, keep collaborating, and who knows what amazing projects you'll create. Until next time, happy coding.